Hi everyone. Today we'll be discussing a science article called Origins from Rain, a Natural and Cultural History. This article was written by Cynthia Barnett. The author of this nonfiction excerpt, Cynthia Barnett, treats rain as a character in a story. She starts with a history that begins 4 billion years ago. Her rich explanations of the cultural and historical influence of rain offers a sort of travelogue. And travelogue means a description in a film or a piece of writing or of traveling in particular country, or it could be also description of one's experience of traveling. She takes readers through time with stops in ancient Rome, China, and many other locations. Barnett also explains the science of rain and how it's connected to other natural phenomena on Earth. Let's go through the summary and analysis of the text. In this article, Cynthia Barnett doesn't only discuss the obvious fact that every life form on the planet needs water to survive, and rain is a natural way of spreading it around, but also takes the readers back much further in Earth's history to the Hadean era, some 4.6 billion years ago, when Earth was a red-faced and hellish infant, part of the newly shed debris from the formation of the Sun. In the beginning, 3 planets had water, but on Venus, closest to the Sun, it boiled away, and on Mars, it froze and remains locked in ice caps and rocks. Only Earth was just right, with rains forming and falling for thousands of years. Somewhere, sometimes Barnett writes, the first rains helped lead to the first life. She takes the readers back into human prehistory, when our ancestors may have learned to walk upright when droughts forced them out of the forest habitat onto savannas where they had to see over tall grass. The birth of agriculture, too, coincides with the worldwide trend of miserly rainfall. Many scientists believe that faltering rains and worsening aridity clustered people along rivers, bringing smaller communities together to build irrigation systems and feed themselves and their neighbors. She catalogues great ancient civilizations that were brought low by yet another period of sustained drought about 4,200 years ago. She also recounts the experience of one 19th century settler on the Great Plains who tested the popular belief that rain follows the plow. That is, farming the arid wilderness would cause rain to fall. And the main themes of this article are theme of importance of water, the power of water, and the relation between rain and religion. And now let's move to the new words of the text. And the first word is aquifers. The synonym of aquifers is water level. The antonym is natural elevation. An example for this: aquifers are mostly located under the land territories. The meaning is underground layers of rocks and sands that can hold water. The second word is primordial. Primordial is a synonym for primitive or basic. The antonym is modern or new. An example for this: let's imagine the primordial, then the original vortex. The meaning is coming from the beginning or original. Replenishing. Replenishing is the synonym of renewing, and the opposite is damaging. Sustainable agriculture depends on replenishing the soil. Replenishing means filling something completely again. Lament. Lament is a verb. It's a synonym for regret, and the opposite is celebrate. We lamented over our bad luck. Lament means to express sadness. Presumption. Presumption is a synonym for assumption. The opposite is fact or reality. An example for this: I don't think that's a false presumption. It means a belief that something is true despite the lack of evidence. Profound. Profound is an adjective and it's a synonym for deep or serious. It's an antonym for moderate or trivial. An example for this: his mother's death had a very profound effect on him. Profound means having a deep meaning. And the last word is deluge. Deluge is a noun. It's a synonym for flood, and it's an antonym for drought or torrent. An example for this little stream can become a deluge when it rains heavily. Deluge means a sudden and large amount of rain or downpour. By then we have reached the end of the lesson, hoping it has been helpful to you.